Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo March 6, 2025. You can readily gain an edge on an emotional level today, and you're doing well mentally as well. Your observations and insights are on point, and you see your inner needs and desires more clearly. While you're interested in connecting with others today, you're very comfortable observing and absorbing the happenings around you. You can get to the heart of a problem and thrive when formulating strategies. Insight into a past problem is possible now. Analytical powers increase today, and conversations sway towards serious or informative topics yet remain fun. The moon is in your sign all day, and it's forming mostly easy aspects, suggesting a stronger sense that you can make what you want out of the day. It also helps you to easily find channels for expressing yourself. You've likely noticed that something is off when it comes to your social circle. On one hand, it could be that you're making plans, and then people cancel or are flaking, or that you're suddenly hearing from or bumping into old friends or exes. For singles, online dating has been hit or miss with one moment, you think you've found someone excellent, and the next, you're wondering if they're just a catfish. This is because mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet, is currently in a pre-shadow phase within your solar house. Prepare for a long and slightly confusing retrograde that will dominate the weeks ahead. How do you want to show up at work today? You might have a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde moment, as the moon in your sign conjuncts Uranus in your sign. One moment, you could appear to be perfectly fine. You may look, act, and operate as you typically do. But that could change in an instant. Something in your work environment may elicit an unforeseen response in you or impact your appearance. Depending on the severity of the situation, you may need to check yourself before saying or doing something you could regret. Today's astral configuration provides guidance for your dreams. It might be a good idea to approach a close friend for a little support and advice. They will likely understand where you are coming from and be able to provide you with some inspiration. Remember to offer what you are asking for. If you need some help with motivation, for example, explain what prompted you to confide in them. This will motivate that person to help you and enable you to get what you want out of the relationship. If there's a pile of work waiting for you to tackle, have no fear. Today, there is no better vibration than this to get you focused and on task. This can see you get caught up or work ahead of schedule, depending on where you're at. You may also find that you are more productive working on your own with this vibration happening. Use this to do the things you need to that are outside of any partnerships you're involved in. With the moon in Taurus but Mercury not only in his first full day in a nostalgic and reflective but also intuitive and imaginative part of your chart, but as Venus settles into her early days in retrograde motion there, this is giving you both a smart and intuitive read on the lines between the past, present and future as they overlap. Just having Mercury, a smart and intellectually savvy planet in an intuitive and imaginative part of your chart, is giving you better access to a mix of intuition and logic, imagination and intelligence. Mercury is a planet that likes to stay in the moment, while Venus is looking to the past and the moon to the future. Venus, the planet of love's retrograde turn over weekend, means that instead of leaving a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart, she is not only here now until later in the month but with a sense of romantic nostalgia likely to deepen. Venus was already taking your heart on a nostalgic trip down love's memory lane before a retrograde turn shifted even more focus onto the past. Our eyes in the sky. Unexpected intuitive insights could provide the key to moving forward in ways you hadn't anticipated. With the moon in Taurus aligning with Uranus in Taurus and the Pisces stellium, today's energy is rich with possibilities that may not be immediately obvious. You might feel a deep internal pull guiding you toward a decision, even if external signs don't immediately validate your instincts. This is a moment to trust yourself. Have you ever had a strong gut feeling about something without any tangible proof, only to later realize you were right all along? Today's cosmic energy is nudging you to lean into that inner knowing, even if logic tells you otherwise. Your mood is noticeably uplifted, and the joy you radiate doesn't go unnoticed. People around you are drawn to your energy, and your enthusiasm is infectious. You may find yourself inspiring those close to you simply by being open, imaginative, and unapologetically yourself. If you're single, your natural charm and flirtatious nature could catch the attention of someone new. There's an effortless confidence in the way you interact, making it easy for others to be drawn toward your warmth and playfulness. If you're in a relationship, your deepening connection brings out the best in both of you. Shared laughter, meaningful conversations, and spontaneous moments of affection create a sense of closeness that strengthens your bond. As you think about the future, you may feel an urge to solidify family relationships or strengthen the foundation of your personal connections. Your loved ones are likely to embrace your efforts and offer their support, making this a great time to plan something meaningful together. The energy of the day favors emotional depth and sincerity, so if there's something important you need to express, don't hold back. Whether it's a heartfelt conversation, a long overdue apology, or simply letting someone know how much they mean to you, your words will carry weight and meaning. Creativity is also flowing, and your mind is brimming with ideas. However, with so many possibilities swirling around, it may be difficult to focus on just one. If you find yourself feeling scattered, take a moment to prioritize. What excites you the most? Which idea has the most potential to bring you joy or success? Writing down your thoughts can help bring clarity, allowing you to revisit them later when the timing feels right. Have you ever had a brilliant idea only to forget it later? Keeping a notebook or using a voice memo app can be a great way to capture those fleeting moments of inspiration. When it comes to finances, caution is advised. The current energy suggests that impulsive investments or major purchases may not work out as planned. Even if an opportunity seems promising, take the time to do your research before making any commitments. If you've been considering a big financial move, it might be best to wait a little longer, as unforeseen circumstances could arise that shift your perspective. Patience is key, and a delay now could ultimately lead to a better outcome later. Physically and emotionally, it's important to be mindful of your energy levels. While your enthusiasm is high, overextending yourself could lead to burnout. Finding balance is essential. Pushing too hard, whether at work, in relationships, or with personal projects, may not yield the results you're hoping for. Instead, take moments throughout the day to check in with yourself. Are you feeling rested and centered, or are you running on empty? Prioritizing rest and relaxation now will allow you to sustain your momentum in the long run. Small acts of self-care, like a quiet walk, a nourishing meal, or simply unplugging from distractions, can make a big difference. Today's energy is a reminder that sometimes the most important guidance comes from within. Trust yourself, embrace the joy of connection, and move forward with both optimism and awareness. As you navigate the day, take a moment to reflect. What is your intuition telling you? What small steps can you take to nurture your well-being and relationships? By leaning into your inner wisdom and embracing the opportunities for growth around you, you set the stage for meaningful progress and deeper fulfillment.